YouTube, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, I did a vote on my last video and you guys said, I said, should we get the Evo and just work on Evo? Because I'm going to get the Evo back in like 1 week from today. And just focus on the Evo for a while, get it daily driving, and then start using the CELICA GTS. Or fix this. And you guys said very strongly, fix this. So what we're gonna do is fix my Toyota MR2 SPYDER. It's the year 2000. It had a 6-speed manual transmission from a CELICA, a C60, I believe. I can't remember when I put that in here. Had a monkey wrench 2zz-ge in it, and then the turbo kits from turbokits.com. So what we need to do is the transmission kind of blew up, but I think what happened is that down in here, I'm going to show you guys in this video, the clutch blew off, like blew up and disintegrated in the flywheel, and it came apart inside of there. I think it was called an ACT, or not ACT, an Action, I think is the brand. I'll have to go back and look. It was a really, really cheap clutch, just an FYI. And then it had a Fidanza flywheel, which made it rev really quick. What we're gonna do in this video is jack up the car, take all the stuff off, turbo stuff, take the battery out, all that, take the wheels off, and then probably get it ready to pull the transmission for the next video. And then once I pull the transmission, if I can get it off and everything, and the 2zz is still good, I'll order a C60 from Monkey Wrench with one of the Monkey Wrench flywheels, and I'm really liking the CELICA comp clutch, maybe another one of those. So let's jump right into this. This is gonna be doing some hard work today. Let's get the car lifted. Okay, you don't have to do this, but I like to take it. I'm gonna take the rear bumper off and the tail lights. I just like it so that I have more light in here, and it just seems to be easier for me. You don't have to do this. So I'm just doing this because I want to. You could literally leave all this stuff on, but I'm gonna do it. So let's go ahead and pull the rear bumper off, and then we'll pull the taillights off. Okay, super simple, 10 millimeter, and then pretty much it comes out of this little thing right here. Unplug it. There's gonna be a 10 millimeter right here, and then another 10 millimeter. These are all just flat little clips here. You're gonna wanna undo the license plate next, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So we have it lifted, 4 jack stands. You can see that we removed the bumper, pretty simple, 10 millimeter here, the push pins across here, the 2 10 millimeters that go in for the license plate, any of the hanging down for the plastics, and then it'll come off. There's my custom exhaust. Since we're going to be moving the 2zz up and down, it might be a good idea to just remove the turboed exhaust side, just so that there's some play. So I'm probably going to end removing this guy right down here and pulling this off. I kind of want to get this thing powder coated, but let's actually look underneath the 2zz. This is gonna be the moment of truth. I've not looked underneath here yet. Okay, so far so good. Okay, the flywheel's, this portion of it's still intact. Okay, it's really dirty underneath here. Okay, now we're underneath the 2zz. Of course, got it on jack stands, don't want to die. It looks okay. So I think that's just transmission fluid. I think it's okay. I think the 2zz is okay. I can't tell though. There's the hole. Damn! Oh my gosh. Well, hello. Yes, I just came out to visit. Yep, 100% piece of crap. Gosh dang it. So, it popped up and shot out of here. Doesn't look like it really damaged anything else. Cool. We're good. Hey, we're in business. This ain't that bad. Look, it says C60 right there on there. Not no more. This is a C59, or missing chunk, maybe like a C56. It lost a big chunk. It's not a full C60 no more. So we're gonna be dropping this transmission. We'll do it together. Okay, I'm actually okay with this. This is pretty good. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing, so if you have any questions, we'll talk about it here in a second. But boy, that is a big old gaping hole. There's a starter. We're definitely getting rid of this flywheel. So 100% the crappy freaking garbage That sucks, guys. Buy nice clutches. I'm just having bad luck with clutches. Again, I launched bananas out of this thing. So we're gonna have to take this whole thing off. Let's drain the transmission fluid. Okay, so we're gonna crawl underneath there and drain the transmission fluid. I believe it's this funny, I think this is a 5/16 with just, I don't know, 12 point. And let's go underneath there and drain it. Okay, so this is the old C60 transmission, and we popped that off. The drain plug fell in, whoops. It's very silvery, yucky, yucky, yuck. No chunks or anything. I hated this transmission. I've had it for a while, and third gear is never very good on it. I don't like it, so I'm excited to get one from Monkey Wrench. Let's go ahead, since we have this off now, I'm gonna actually start removing. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to remove like the axles. We're gonna have to remove a lot of stuff. The wheels, we're gonna have to remove this exhaust. I'm probably gonna have to remove the turbo kit. I do have to remove the turbo kit because it hits on the subframe. I mean, I could remove the subframe, but we'll see what I wanna do this time. I'm glad that this is out, so let's go ahead and start pulling some more stuff off. It's interesting, when the flywheel like broke apart, or the pressure plate, whatever you want to call it, pressure plate, it drained the coolant, and there was coolant everywhere. Of course, I shut the 2zz-ge off right away, so it didn't do that. I'm going to buy a new reservoir here. I do want to see if I can pull this exhaust canister off, the custom one that I got custom. The custom one that I got made. I think I'm gonna pull the whole charge pipe system and the lower, and I think I'm gonna get this exhaust thermal coated in black, same with the turbo and the exhaust manifold, and then I think I'm gonna do the charge pipe in black too. So I think I'm gonna actually do some work on this now that I have to take the transmission out. I got the wheels off, very simple. We're gonna be breaking those. Those are really hard to get off, but we're gonna be breaking the axle bolt to loosen that off. I think I might just do the subframe this time, so the rear, and then this car doesn't have an alignment, and then of course I want new tires as well too. So this car is gonna be super sick for summer. This shouldn't take too much, maybe like a week of my time. So let's go ahead and what do we want to do next? Let's remove the battery and some of the turbo, and maybe we'll finish today with the axles out. Okay, charge pipes. This one, the intake, part of it's still there. I'm trying to wiggle this guy off. It's kind of hard to do by myself. I'm gonna have to get my fiance to do it. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I probably want to get all this cleaned up and powder coated. But to lower the 2zz-ge a little bit, which is what I'm going to do, and then slide out the transmission, which is right there. If I don't remove the lower part, the sub part of the MR2, that member, the turbo hits on it. You guys see that right there? I've done this before. When you do a clutch job, you have to do the same thing, so the turbo hits on it. But it's a really good time to get the turbokits.com manifold. Maybe, I don't know, what some kind of, I'll maybe just do it black and then do the rest of the charge pipes black. I think that'll look good, because look, you can see it gets rusty. It's annoying. Doesn't matter how, you know, what you do, it just gets rusty. It's cast iron. Okay, so there we go. We're doing pretty good here. Let's take off, oh, we got the battery out. Let's take out the intake part, the rest of the intake charge pipe. Remove that, because we're going to be lowering it. You're going to have to get to that motor mount where that battery bracket is. I got the transmission fluid out. I'm probably going to drain the oil too. We're doing pretty good. I mean, I've done this a million times, so pretty confident with this one. Yeah, that being said, let's try to get this canister off. I'll do my best. Okay, complete charge pipe system is off. I did the fuel side of the turbo, and then the drain side I'm going to unhook now. I also did the banjo bolt that goes on the turbo right there. And then we'll go ahead and start removing the turbo manifold. I think I should be able to like just wiggle it out this way. We'll see. I do want the turbo off. I do want to clean it. It's been 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22. So I think 7 years that I've gotten out of this. So if anyone says that this doesn't last, suck it. 7 years is pretty good. Alright, like I said, we're all done with it. Got a lot of work still to do, but not too much. I am going to remove the turbo next video, pull that off. And then I'm just going to go around the bell housing, and then I'll show you guys in the next video how damaged it is. This car never had an LSD in it, so I think I'm gonna buy a TRD LSD. What's it called? Helical? Whatever. I don't know how to say that. I think it'd be nice to have a TRD, of course, but it'd be nice to have an LSD in this car. It really needs one. It doesn't burn out as much as you want it to. Nor it doesn't launch as well. So it'd be really nice to have that. And then I'm gonna go with the same clutch that I did with the CELICA GTS, which is a stage 2 comp clutch, and then the MWR Monkey Wrench Racing. Tell Monkey Wrench Racing I sent you there; they'll give you guys a discount. Go to Monkey Wrench Racing; they're the best. But I'll get their Flywheel. That's 8 pounds, really light, and it's a really enjoyable setup. So that being said, that's the parts that I'm gonna be ordering here. I don't think I really need anything else. It would be cool to have a Moroso oil pan. I should have took it off that LOTUS ELISE turbo, but whatever. So yeah, next thing is next video, we'll pull the turbo off, pull off the transmission, take a look, inspection of it, order the parts. They'll be here in like a week or so, slap it all back together, and then we'll have a TRD, 6-speed manual transmission, 2zz-ge turbo MR2. And I'm still running the Apexy, but they got that new computer, the black one or whatever. I don't know if you guys seen that. It's so expensive, like 1,700 bucks. It's more than the transmission. But it'd be nice to have a nice updated ECU. The Apexy, no one tunes it, just sucks. The tune on this thing sucks. But yeah, so that's where we are. It'll be so much more enjoyable with that new transmission and the new Flywheel and the new clutch. I'll be really able to enjoy this, and maybe I'll take it to the track finally. I need to take it to the track. Like, subscribe, see you guys on the next video. We'll be right back.